College Football Nation, we have finally arrived. It is August 26th, 2023, the first day of the 2023 college football season. In just under 2 hours, number 13 Notre Dame and unranked Navy will take the field on NBC in Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland to kick off the college football season. Today is not just a special day because of that, though. On a more personal level, today is also the day that this channel becomes something more. I've always enjoyed creating free content on YouTube, and I will continue to do so. In fact, from here on out, you will probably see me produce the most content I have ever put out. I am trying to go full-time with this. I have worked jobs, multiple jobs, in my time doing this College Football with Sam YouTube channel. It's sort of weird to say that, but I'm trying to carve out a life, and college football is a sport that I love. It's something that I enjoy talking about and also watching, and I've come to learn that I'm pretty good at it. And I'm not perfect by any means, but I'm trying to learn and grow and use some of the resources that this channel has gifted me with and that God has gifted me with for me to do other things in my life and also to learn even more about the sport and get better at doing what I'm currently doing with YouTube. And as I'm trying to carve out my life and live and finish college, all of these things are expensive. I need a new way to make more income. And YouTube is a great way of making income. And my views are growing. This channel is growing. We just passed 10,000 subscribers like a few weeks ago. And we're already above 10,500. And I anticipate a lot of growth in this regular season, especially with how much content I plan to produce week by week. And I don't plan on getting burned out. It will be easier to produce more content this fall just because there's tons of games to cover. It will be more so of doing rather than thinking, like Michigan and East Carolina, or Michigan and UNLV, or Ohio State and Indiana, and then Ohio State, Michigan, or Penn State, Ohio State, and Michigan, Michigan State, or Iowa, Penn State. There will be games to cover every week, not just in the Big Ten, but at a national level. I know for a fact I'm going to be covering LSU, Florida, Texas, Alabama. So there's going to be tons of content every week, and college football is something that I'm truly passionate about. So YouTube, I'm just saying this to say that YouTube is still the main focus of this project of mine and what I can now call, surprisingly, my business. However, I need a new way to earn more income, and I want to go into this full time. I want to provide more analysis, even more content. I enjoy writing about the sport, and that's sort of, I guess, maybe a side project of mine, but if you've ever looked in my video descriptions, there's always a few sentences to a paragraph or maybe more. I'm not just someone who likes to upload the video, put a few hashtags in the description and be done with it. I like writing about the sport and jotting down my thoughts, and I want to do more of that, create more content, and sooner rather than later, I know I've said this for a long time, but if you've watched some of my live streams with JT Sports over on his channel, my green screen, the lighting, the video, it's all slowly coming together. So eventually I'm going to be doing live streams, not just on YouTube, but likely on Patreon in the future, and this is where I'm going to be talking about Patreon. At first I considered YouTube memberships, but some of the benefits, such as custom emojis, don't match the channel, and YouTube takes 30% of what you would pay to be a member of the channel, and I don't necessarily like that, because then you're giving more money to YouTube and not to me, just being honest. But then also from your angle, I imagine if you're going to take money and time out of your day to become, in theory, a member, you don't want to give YouTube that much money. That's close to a third of what you'd be paying. So that's why I'm choosing to create a Patreon. They only charge between 5 and 12%. You'll get insider bonuses like your name being featured at the end of the video with special placement or premium placement depending on the type of membership that you get. You'll be able to submit questions, video suggestions, see posts. A post that I made today for some of the tiers is my week 0 picks for winners and for picks against the spread for each game. Notre Dame versus Navy, Hawaii versus Vanderbilt, UTEP versus Jacksonville State even. I don't know if it will be every game for every week because week 0 there's only a small cluster of games, but I'm going to try and do definitely more than the number of games that week 0 provides in my weekly picks on Patreon against the spread and also just picks to outright win. And also, you'll get to help the channel, and I think that I will be doing some things on Patreon that I don't put as specific bonuses in each tier. Like, maybe I'll go live, like once a month for every tier. Or maybe occasionally I'll make a post for every tier. Or go the extra mile and not just stick to the bare minimum for every tier. So, along with potentially videos, potentially live streams, but certainly extra posts, writing, most of this stuff will be on YouTube, so it's not going to be like daily videos or even a video every other day, perhaps, but there will be extra content, and it will be worth it. Patreon will allow me to focus on the channel exclusively around future college, and I'm actually taking this semester off to focus on this channel and try and put my maximum effort and work capacity and hours toward it so I can see what I'm doing, if it's working, what needs to change, and just fully dive into YouTube and my college football with Sam business. Depending on the tier, I'm excited to offer bonuses and insider content. My Patreon page, like my YouTube channel, will always be open to change. And as I've mentioned earlier, there will be additional bonuses in the future as I grow, have more resources, and I'm able to spend those resources on things to make your experience better, especially on YouTube and also on Patreon. I want to just reiterate time and time again, I'm not moving away from YouTube. In fact, I will be moving more into YouTube. There will be more content that's free that you don't have to pay for, but I would really appreciate the support. It's never expected. Just listen to YouTube if you don't want to support or you don't want to put your hard-earned money toward the Patreon, but I'll appreciate it, and you'll get tons of insider content, sneak peeks at some of my videos or special projects, and there's also Spotify and other platforms that you can listen to if you prefer those that are linked in my video descriptions. There are tons of voices out there in the college football community, and I'm very honored that you've chosen to listen to me and that you're a part of this awesome community, that you've subscribed. I'm thankful that this is a very active community, and let's have a great college football season. I think that this season is going to be exciting, that there's going to be upsets, that there might be chaos in every conference. I haven't predicted that, I know, but there's a chance that that happens. After all, preseason predictions are just preseason predictions. But I made this video just to let you guys know because it's very important, and I am going to be active on the Patreon, and I expect you guys to be active on the Patreon as well. And I'm doing this also to diversify the income that I receive, because relying on YouTube ad revenue and putting all your eggs into one basket isn't necessarily a good idea. That's why that I was also working other part-time jobs for a long time while building up this YouTube channel. Is you have to have a plan B and a plan C. You can't just put all of your eggs in one basket, and I want to avoid that. So let's have a fun college football season. I'll see some of you on Patreon probably later today, and for the rest of you and for this entire awesome community, I'm going to be covering college football weekly and extensively. I cannot wait to make reaction videos, prediction videos, make weekly top 25s and power rankings. And also, today and through the rest of next week, I'm going to be releasing those Big Ten season preview videos. So thank you guys for watching this short video, just letting you guys know about some updates in the future of the channel. Thank you guys for 10,000, and my goal, very bold and ambitious, but if we can hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of this year, nearly doubling our subscriber total just from having an awesome, active, in-depth season of coverage, that would mean the world to me. So thank you guys so much for your support. I love this community and I love you all. Have a great day, and let's hope that week 0 is just that gives us a taste of the excitement, of the competitiveness, the fun, and perhaps maybe even the chaos of the 2023 college football season. Have a great day, guys.